everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am making a Scratch project which draws really cool patterns. This is how the outcome of the project will look like. There will be a character or a sprite drawing your really cool pattern according to your preferences. Okay, so I'm going to go and make my project. I named it as Project 2 and I'm going to choose a sprite. I'm going to choose an animal and I think I want a cat for this, so I like this cute cat, so I'm going to go with this cat. I'm going to delete the other cat. And now, since this project is about drawing patterns, we need to tell the cat where to move. So I'm going to say, when the green flag is clicked, go to the middle of the stage, which is x coordinate 0 and y coordinate 0. And I'm also going to say move 50 steps and turn 15 degrees to the right. Let's click on the green flag and see what happens. So our cat moved 50 steps and turned 50 degrees to the right. Okay, now we need to get the pen tool. Let's click on this add extension button and click on the pen extension. Now the pen section has a lot of codes or blocks you can choose from to add to your animation. I'm going to add the pen down block between the green flag and the go to x coordinate 0 and y coordinate 0. Now if we click on the green flag multiple times, the cat should create a drawing. Okay, now we can see that there are multiple lines sticking out, but we don't have a very clear view of it because the cat is hiding it. And we can hide the cat by using a hide block from the look section. So we're going to add the hide block below the when green flag clicked block. Now, if we click on this green flag, we can see the drawing much better and the cat would be gone. Okay, so the cat is gone. Let's try change the color of the pen. So we're gonna go back to the pen section and drag the set pen color to block, and let's drag this block under the hide block. And I'm going to choose a different color. I'm going to choose orange. Okay, now let's click on the green flag again and see what happens. Did you notice that the new color had overlapped the previous color? Let's make the previous drawing go away. In the pen section, let's select the block erase all to make the previous color go away. So before this orange color, we had the blue color, and when we set the pen color to orange, the orange color overlapped the blue color. And the next time we click on the green flag, we're going to make sure the previous drawing gets erased and then there is enough space for the new drawing. We're going to use the drag the erase all button underneath the when green flag clicked. Now, if we click on this green flag, this should be gone and there should be a new drawing with a new color. I'm going to choose a new color. I'm going to choose pink. Okay, let's click on the green flag. Now we have the drawings. But it only drew 2 lines. Don't worry, we can fix it with having a repeat block. Let's go to the control section and drag the block which says repeat until and wrap it around the move and turn block. Let's run the animation again. Did you notice that it always starts by drawing a line into the middle of the stage and goes over the edge? Let's play it again to see if it happens again. Yeah, so it happens again. It always draws a line to the middle of the page and then goes beyond the stage. Okay, the reason for this is because we told the pen to go to the coordinate 0, 0, or the middle of the stage, after the pen down block. To fix this, let's move the go to block before the pen down block. So the go to block is us telling the cat to go to the middle, and we're gonna move that down. And we're also gonna move the hide block below the when green flag clicked, and then we're gonna attach the code together. We're also going to add a pen-up block at the start of the code. So the pen-up block makes sure that the sprite doesn't draw anything at the start of the animation. We're going to add this between the when green flag clicked and the hide block. Okay, we also noticed that the drawing was going beyond the stage and we needed to fix it so the drawing is inside of the stage. Let's do that by adding the touching edge sensing block to the repeat until block. So we're going to go to the sensing section. We're going to add the touching block and we're going to attach it to the repeat until. Now we're not going to have it as repeat until touching mouse pointer, but rather as repeat until touching edge. Let's also change the move 50 steps to move 5 steps. Okay, now let's run the program again. Now the pen drew a now let's see what the pen is going to draw. Now the pen drew a perfect circle and it stays within the stage. Now the problem here is that those 15 degrees eventually turns into a full circle. What really needs to happen is that the pen should take a longer steps so that you can make a spiral. For this, let's make a variable. Variables are basically just any numbers related to the animation that you are making. Go to the variable section, the dark orange section, and let's make a variable called steps. So I'm going to write steps. And for all sprites, I'm going to click OK. Okay, so we made a variable called steps, and in the beginning of the code, we're going to add a block that sets set my variable, in this case set steps, to 0. Okay, set steps to 0. Now we set the step to 0, and in the block where it says move 5 steps, this one, we're gonna say step. So move steps. Okay, so here it replaces 5 steps with the variable. Okay, now let's see what happens. Okay, nothing happens here. The reason for this is because the program is just really confused on what's happening. Let's add change steps by 1 block at the end of the code, because we said when in the beginning of the code we said set steps to 0, and here we are saying move steps. So that doesn't make sense because it's 0 here and it's also 0 there. So the animation can't do anything about it. Now, if we add change steps by 1, it should be working. So, and let's also try to change the turn meaning degrees. And I'm going to try the number 76. Okay, let's try. Ooh, that looks really cool. That looks really cool. So, it looks really cool, but it's really boring to change a degree number every time you want to change the shape. So I'm going to change to another degree just for the example. 91. Ooh, looks really cool. But the thing is, you always have to come back into the code to change the degree. What if you let your computer do it for you? I'll tell you what I mean soon. That's really mesmerizing to watch. Okay, anyway, let's make 2 more variables. So we're gonna make the computer ask you what degree you want the pattern to follow. Okay, so let's add 2 more variables. Let's make one for degrees, and we're also gonna make one for increase. So we're going to add the increase variable to change steps by. So increase variables. Okay, so we're going to say change steps by increase. And we're also going to say for the degrees, turn this many degrees. So you're going to tell the program how many degrees and how many steps you want to increase it by, and it's going to follow your order. Now let's make the computer ask you for the values. Let's grab the ask and wait block from the sensing section. So this is the sensing section, and let's grab the ask and wait block. And I'm going to drag this below the set steps to 0 block. So, and then I'm going to type how many steps should I grow by? 5. Okay. Then what we're gonna do is that we're gonna make the animation follow the value that you gave. So we can do this by adding the set to block from the variable section below the question. So we're gonna grab the set block, and we're gonna drag it below the question, and we're going to change, since we are asking the steps here, we're going to change the degrees to increase. And we're going to go back to the sensing block and grab the answer block and put it in the zeros place. Now, so if you ask how many steps should I grow by, and you answer, let's say 5, and then the computer or the program tells the animation that you should change the steps by 5. Let's do the same for degrees. I'm going to add another question below, or another question block below the set increase to answer block. And I'm going to ask, how many degrees should I turn? And also, we're going to do the exact same thing we did with the last question. We're also going to add set degrees to answer. So we're going to go back to sensing, and we're going to get the answer and put it in place of 0. Okay, now before we play our animation for the final time, we're going to add interesting colors so that it's really eye-catchy to watch. Let's make the color change randomly throughout the drawing. From the pen section, we're going to grab the change pen color button or block, and we're going to drag it under the repeat block. So the repeat block is here and under that, and we're gonna say to change to any color. But we also said we want it to be random choices, right? So we can say set pen color to, and so you either have two choices. So you can even set your own color, or like the same color for the entire animation, or you can change the color throughout the animation. So I'm going to change the color throughout the animation. So I'm going to have set pen color to, and then we're going to go back to operators, so new section we haven't explored yet. And we're going to go and we're going to grab the pick random 1 to 10 block and put it in place of 50. Here, instead of 10, we're going to replace 10 with 100. Okay, so now let's press the green flag and see what happens. Let's make it full screen because I want to have the dramatic effect. Okay, green flag. How many steps should I grow by? Okay, I'm going to say 15. How many degrees should I turn? Oh, that looks really cool. So we made our own pattern. And you can try experimenting with new numbers, like new numbers for steps, new numbers for degrees, and comment down below on which number you think was the perfect one for the most coolest design. And thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.